Welcome. I'm thrilled that you could join me for this week's Angel Messages. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website's stillwithlove.com and intuitivesoulcircle.com. So before we get started with our Angel Messages, make sure that you have my Healing with the Angels mini course, 3 things your angels want you to know, plus a wonderful meditation that will really help you to connect with the healing vibration of your angels. It's free. There's a link in the description. If you're on Instagram, go to my bio. Otherwise, just go to my website, stillwithlove.com, and you'll find it there. So this week, we are working with the crystal angels. There is a partial lunar eclipse in Pisces for our beautiful full moon. So there is a sense of femininity with the Pisces, with the lunar energy. It's like an extra piece of lunar energy that's there. There is really this sense when I tune into this of finding that feminine part of yourself that has been deep within your being. So all of those gifts, your intuition, your imagination, your femininity. Just before I started this video, I was getting all feminine. So I really had that sense of connecting to this lunar vibration. And the thing is that, you know, when we think of the moon and the moon moving through different signs, it's only a couple of days. But that lunar energy, when it's an eclipse and we're moving into eclipse season, it really affects us even more. So tune into this full moon, the Pisces full moon, and just ask, what does this mean for me at this time? What does that eclipse energy mean for me? There's an ending. So what are you ending? What are you beginning? What's your realization? What's the next step for you? All right, so what I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. We'll pick an angel crystal for everyone. While I'm doing that, just tune in to the angelic energy, to the lunar energy, to the eclipse energy. See what comes up for you. No matter when you're watching this, doesn't make any difference when you're watching this. All right, for all of us, we have Sodalite. It says socialize or join in. Sodalite is perfect for this Pisces energy. Sodalite is, to me, it's a Pisces stone. So it's very connected to your intuition and your imagination and your communication and the connection to the ethers. So it says, make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved in a group of like-minded people. So I will put a link in the description for my soul circle because it feels like this is a message to connect, to join, to be part of a community. You may already have a community. So it may be that joining my soul circle isn't the next step for you. But if it feels intuitively like it is, then come and join us because we work as a community. We connect to the divine. We work with our angels. We're working with abundance right now. All kinds of wonderful things that you can do. Socialize or join in. So whether it's online or connecting in the environment, in your community, there is a request right now to be part of a union with others. And that others might be just one person, or it could be a group. So like blue, it's a blue and it has some white gray energy that's there. That blue is communication. That blue is, to me, let me just feel into it. It is that lunar energy with the blue. And there's just a feeling of, you know, sometimes we hide ourselves, don't we? We go into a place of independence or singularity. And there is a sense with this of just, I'm looking at the clock right now and I noticed it says 11:11. So that 11 vibration of singularity, and then there's the 11 of maybe another person, and then the 11 of other people, and then that walking through a new door. So this is very much about walking through a new door and really connecting to others. How would that feel for you? I love that. Oh, thank you. Love when that happens. Okay, number 1, let's see what's coming up for you. Number 1, we have titanium rainbow quartz. Oh, I love that. It says multifaceted. So this says there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So this is just saying that if you asked a question about somebody else or a situation, that the message is that there are many layers to it. But when I look at this titanium rainbow quartz, to me this is an angel crystal. You can't see it so much in this particular image, but I have some titanium rainbow quartz, and there is always this sense of angelic presence and magic that's there. So when I look at this and it says multifaceted, I feel that it's saying, you know, in your life there are so many different parts to it. There are so many different things. There's community, just as we're talking about, there's being in community. There is spending time in solitude. There is spending time in creative pursuits. There's spending time in looking after your body. So there's all kinds of different levels and layers to who you are. Just this morning, I was thinking about the chakras and all the different vibrations of energy that's within the chakras. So when I tune into this, I feel like the message for you is there's almost a sense of, you know, especially with the Pisces moon, the opposite of Pisces is Virgo, and Virgo is very much about structure, very much about having a schedule, whereas Pisces, I'm a Pisces, a little bit wishy-washy at times, you know, I'm speaking for myself, and there is just a sense that it's all a bit of a mess, but there is often organization within that mess with the Virgo vibration. So when I'm feeling into this multifaceted, I get this sense of, if you're finding that you're confused at the moment, then to make a list. And it might not make sense to make a list, but that list is very much about what you want. What do you want to create? How do you want your life to look? What do you want out of this mess? How would you rather it were? Instead of there being a confusion and a lack of clarity, how would you rather it looked for you? So make a list. And you know, what's coming to me, because we're talking about the chakras and the rainbow energy, is 7 things on that list. So make a list so that you can guide your energy toward manifesting each part of that list. Multifaceted. So to me, an aspect of this is multifaceted manifestation. Calling in the angels. I love that. Okay. Number 2. I found myself going right to the end. Fluorite. Natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself, as the divine made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. Fluorite. It's kind of interesting. So when I look at that image of fluorite, you see there is a blue and a gold, blue and gold. So I see those colors in Orosoma particularly of connecting with relationships. Again, there's a relationship vibration that seems to be coming up throughout this for everybody. So a part of this, it says natural beauty and authenticity, is allowing yourself to be part of a group, allowing yourself to be part of a community, allowing yourself to be part of the community, and not seeing yourself as separate, not seeing yourself as other than, not seeing yourself as, well, I'm not good enough, you know, or these people are more intelligent than me, or they have better wording than me, or whatever. There is a sense of this, when I tune into it, there's just this feeling of recognizing your own worth. It says beauty, but I feel like it's about worth. recognizing your own worth. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you're connecting with, however you're living your life at this time, it's recognizing your own worth. It's not always easy to do that, because we can put ourselves down. We can think, oh, I'm really not good enough to do that. But you are. And if we believe that everything is energy, and as we focus on the positive, that positive energy then helps us to manifest, it doesn't always manifest in the way that we think it's going to manifest. It manifests in the way that is exactly right for our vibration. It's what we're in tune with, what we're aligned with. So when I feel into this fluorite, it feels like the message is about your worth. Your beauty, yeah. Your authenticity, yeah, absolutely. All of those things. Being in your truth, especially with that blue vibration and the gold of wisdom. When I think of fluorite, I often think of rainbow fluorite. There's all kinds of different colors that can come up in fluorite. There's just this sense of, it feels like a Pisces stone as well. There's just this sense of flow that is within it. It's like, it's not going to be this or that. It's going to be a mixture of everything. And that's the sense of it for you. Is that you are bringing in your own individual, unique self. And it's to embrace that. To embrace your authenticity. To embrace your uniqueness. To embrace your worth. All right. I feel like I can get on a soapbox sometimes. Number 3. Number 3 is Larimar. So sensitive emotions. This also feels like a Pisces energy, doesn't it? It's like connecting to what I'm wearing here. I knew I was wearing this for a reason. Sensitive emotions is times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra care and gentleness, extra self-care and gentleness. Larimar is the color of the sweater that I'm wearing. It's the color of kind of aqua turquoise, not a bright turquoise, really beautiful, gentle stone. So Larimar, there is a uniqueness with Larimar because it's supposed to only come from the Dominican Republic, the area around there, and it's supposed to connect to Edgar Cayce's message from Atlantis, that this is a stone from Atlantis. So when it says sensitive emotions, heightened emotions, it feels like this particular moon for you may be bringing up old ancestral energy that might not even be understood as your own ancestors from this lifetime. It may be that it's ancestors from another lifetime, ancestral energy from your vibration, from your previous lifetimes. And there is a sense here of, I almost get this feeling of an overwhelming emotion coming up. And you may not even understand it. And just when I tune into that, there is a sense of clearing. It's like clearing childhood energy so that you can come into a place. It's like maturity. It's like coming into a place of maturity. So, you know, we get, it's got that gold there again, hasn't it? Gold and blue. So we think about the inner child and what the inner child means for us. And when I tune into this particular card, the Larimar, there is a sense of the gentle mother and the feeling of so much love that is coming around you, and this feeling of the lunar vibration of being the gentle mother and nurturing that child within you, that inner child within you, and allowing that child to release and let go of all the burdens of everything you've held on to. It may have been that in this lifetime you were the grown-up, And now you can let that go, because it's no longer part of your DNA. It's no longer part of you, who you are. You can release it and just live your life the way that your soul desires. There are all these experiences that we've chosen to have, so it's not to disregard them or say, I didn't want to have that experience. It's to honor each experience and the lessons that we've learned from them, and then take that experience and the knowing, but to release the emotions, to release the fear, to release the hurt, the pain. Let that go. Replace it with love. So when I tune into the angels, there is a sense of washing over your soul to release and really embracing your angelic self. I love that. Thank you so much, as always, for being with me. I am creating something new. So do make sure that you're on my newsletter list. If you have my Healing with the Angels mini course, then you'll receive my weekly love letter. If you're not getting my love letter, then let me know and I'll send you a link to sign up. So much love to you. Thank you for sharing my work. Thank you for being here. As always, the angels are with you.